For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jeff. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. So Arizona's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Now the toss. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Back to pass, it's Fafita, feeling some heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Arizona runs out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Cougars offense will go to work for the first time. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Smith wants to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back looking for help. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Running back searching for a hole. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Smith dropping to pass. Finds his tight end. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll leave it with him. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second and short now after that completion. Quick pass on the jet motion. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's York. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on that second down.
Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Smith wants to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Takes the handoff. It's Conley. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He'll pull it on the read. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Fafita. He's got his man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Army managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Point had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Motion from the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Smith dropping to pass. He's got it. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score. He's got it on the right. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that. Nice job.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Smith wants to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. And the ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. After the 1st down completion, it's 2nd and short. On the option. Quick toss. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Burnett. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking for a crease. It's Conley. Able to get one down to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to move it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just needs a crack to get a return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Arizona set to start this 2nd half. They'll kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
They'll go to the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll toss it. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they go back on top. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Using the spin move. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. On second down, just keeps firing. Got his man. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Fafita. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
Arizona runs out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. On the ground, it's Need. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And now on second down for this offense. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. He makes the connection. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Burnett. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Little touch pass to the receiver. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
They go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Coming after him. Gets away from one. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Leaves it with the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. From the gun, running back on the move. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot. Puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, but we've got less than a minute to go here. We've got to be more aggressive. We've got to take some shots, put some pressure on the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to run it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Going up top on 1st down. Escapes trouble. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.